How's it going, everybody? Happy New Year. 2019 is here, whether you like it or not. And basically, what we're looking at here is the remnants of the cryptocurrency space, as what 2018 has left us, dramatically different from the world of crypto as we were going, from 2017. I believe this year, it's pretty accurate. I think people have a good mentality as far as there's a lot less optimism, which I like. I think people were too overly ambitious last year with seeing crypto like Bitcoin at its all-time high. I think personally I thrive best with a little bit of pessimism in the air. Makes things a lot cheaper, a lot easier for people who are doing their research to fill their bags much more simply. And when it comes down to technologies like TRON, well, definitely keeping this technology under a microscope. I'd say Justin Sun is probably one of the most entertaining founders out of any of the crypto founders, just because of the way that he brands himself, how he uses his Twitter. It's very reminiscent of the modern celebrities that are basically getting all this free attention just by simply tweeting things out. And this is something that I want to see, a real man of his time, Justin Sun, a genius in his own right, but definitely something that we're going to be talking about is the Justin Sun persona and how it's going to be an interesting driving force for TRON moving forward. So this is an exciting video. I've been very excited to be making this, especially first video of 2019 going towards TRON. I'm talking about these things, and strap in, is going to be exciting content. Of course, with 2018 being gone, now we can basically go over and evaluate all the different data that we can collect on the year. And first things first, I'm going to be giving Justin Sun some credit here, for following through on his promise of 80 DApps on their network. This is a big milestone, in particular in the space of cryptocurrency. I think this is good for the TRON reputation as far as in the cryptocurrency world. We often see and encounter these bombastic large claims of grandeur, and of course it is interesting to see TRON actually fulfilling some of the things that they are saying that they're going to fulfill. It's a good sign, and I think that it's going to be interesting moving forward. So in this video, I think that it's going to be really exciting. We're going to be talking about TRON, what we can expect right here. This is an interesting piece of information right here, very related to the trend that we're going to be seeing developing as we see as for like Netflix cutting out the middleman, no longer giving Apple their stupid Apple tax. And I think that this is certainly an indication of technologies like TRON and the TRON platform and what it provides. The age of decentralization is going to mean cutting out these middlemen, because it's no longer needed. This is what we've been waiting for, people. The fact of the matter is 2019 posits a very big opportunity as far as the cryptocurrency space is concerned, and I see TRON is right in the middle of it. So settle down, everybody. Get yourself some popcorn. This is going to be a pretty interesting video. First video of 2019, and I'm hoping right now with the market cap where it is at 127, at least at the time of making this video, let's hope that maybe by the end of the year we'll be looking at a couple extra zeros on that market cap, which I'm sure we'd all be pretty happy to see. So a lot of interesting things to cover. And also in TRON related news, we have the founder Justin Sun about 1 hour ago, shots fired, and this is a pretty interesting tweet right here. We don't think Stellar Lumens is our competitor at all, since they have extremely low transaction volume, centralized and non-democratic system, and zero DApps. TRON will take their place in 2019 anyway, and he cites this right here, which is hashtag Stellar's Jed McCaleb thinks like TRON, it's just garbage, but people dump tons of money into it. These things just don't technically work. At the time, hashtag TRON transactions December 31st at 2,803,372, and then pretty much interesting to see how the numbers pretty much speak louder than quote garbage. And this is something that definitely is interesting, because it's not only an indication of Justin Sun's method of basically getting this free publicity, of getting people talking using platforms like Twitter, which is a trend that we're going to be seeing more of, basically cutting out the middleman. And I think that that's something that's going to be a huge marker of 2019. Like we've seen, the president of the United States uses his Twitter to cut out the middleman all the time and get people talking. I think it's the way of the new celebrity, the new like CEOs and stuff are going to be much better off connecting directly with the audience. And Justin Sun is certainly aware of that, and the way that he's able to brand himself, his celebrity, and this sort of pulling up, starting beef almost with other cryptocurrencies, is a way not only to get people talking, but also highlight some of these key significant variables. And it's also something that a lot of other cryptocurrencies don't necessarily have going for them the same way that Tron certainly has been able to get that free publicity, get that conversation going, which is able to save money, because everything costs money. You have to understand, like, these cryptos often have to pour tons of revenue and it basically flush it down the toilet on trying to get people, putting advertisements in front of people's faces, which is something that just doesn't work. We've seen it before. Realistically, organic hype is the only way to go. And so, with Netflix recently cutting out the middleman, not paying the Apple tax anymore, it is all emblematic of what we can expect to see, as far as what these decentralized cryptos are offering. If this is any indication of what we can expect to see, from more technologies in 2019, just further showing the old paradigm slowly giving way to these far more preferable decentralized methodologies and all these different things. So happy new year, everybody. Obviously, 2019, let's hope this is the year. At least let's hope that we can get through it. If all things considered, I'm pretty sure that we're going to be seeing the logical progression of all these things, as we always talk about on this channel. Now, another interesting tweet here that I wanted to bring everybody's attention. Tron will not only surpass EOS as it did Ethereum in terms of DAPPS growth. Tron, TRX blockchain will be the largest decentralized ecosystem in the world. Now, I don't think that's really a bold claim. I think that's just logically pretty. It's obviously a little bold, but I think that it's interesting to see. Now, I'm not going to sign up for this, but I don't know if you guys want. You can go and check out this interview right here, where this article. Tron, Justin Sun, a founder and CEO of Tron Foundation, well known for his claims regarding the network's progress, yada yada. Really no need to check it out, but it is interesting nonetheless to see that sort of conversation as it's been developing and readily in our faces as well. So the next generation of smart contracts, the blockchain, Tron, all good things. Obviously, moving forward, it's going to be a slow crawl. As far as 2018 went, it was probably disappointing to some. I think a lot of us saw on the horizon that we were going to have to navigate through some troubled waters, in correspondence with a lot of these international events in terms of regulations and all these things. But overall, I'm excited to see where Tron's going to take us. Currently standing almost at 2 cents now, and ranking at number 10 respectively. So definitely interesting to see how these things. And of course, I'm always interested in sharing different people's perspectives. So I'm actually going to be including a link to this video by this great YouTuber, Crypto Tone, which talks about the significance of this TRON surpassing 80 at DAPPS, you know, as promised, and he talks about a lot of similar things that we covered in this video. I probably watched this video about 2 times by now, because I think he's, you know, covered a lot of interesting groundwork. So definitely go and check out that video. I'm always interested in giving people shout outs, you know, helping share different opinions. And yeah, if you guys are interested, you guys can connect with us, you know, at our Twitter, you know, that's at CryptoTuber. Also remember, this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. Now, obviously this video is not advice or anything like that. You know, I'm not your dad. But yeah, overall my opinion on TRON is fundamentally positive. You know, moving forward, I think we can be expecting to see some interesting things in terms of what Justin Sun and the team are going to be bringing. And you know, there's over, I believe, 300 people you know, who are currently working you know, all the way across you know, the world with the TRON you know, team and all these different things, which is something that a lot of other cryptos don't have. Often crypto these altcoins only have like a dozen people in their mom's basement working, but TRON's a you know, substantial operation, you know, as it might be. So now, all that being said, you know, happy New Year, everybody. Good luck you know, with the new year 2019, and you know, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.